Ow, wow. Ow, wow, peoples. What's going on? Let me open my game. I am feeling unwell today, so I have decided I'm gonna do another little relaxing cruisy stream today. Because that seemed like a good idea. Ugh. Let's start washing. What do we got? A theater or a motel? Let's do a motel. That actually sounds more enjoyable than a theater. I say. Oh, why is the sign dirty as well? Alright. Oh. This was not what I was expecting. I thought it was just gonna be the motel, not the whole damn sign as well. Oh well. I guess we clean it. What the hell happened to this motel? You know what? Probably best not to know. Exactly. Usually that's pretty accurate, you know? I'd also considered playing Jurassic World Evolution, but I'm nearly done with that game entirely, so I don't think I would have got a whole stream out of it. So I decided I'd just do this today. Welcome to the Den of Zen, apparently. The rooms are ready to go, but they haven't started on the outside. I can see that. On the way home, drive safe. Do the safe driving. Alrighty. That's one part of the sign done. I was actually hoping the DLC that they released today would have given me a little bit more content in Jurassic World Evolution, but it did not. It gave me no content at all, it just gave me new dinosaurs. Always thought the game sounded silly, but this is kind of chill. Yeah, this is basically why I play it. It's a very relaxing, chill, laid-back game. I thought the same thing, honestly. I used to sit before I bought PowerWash Simulator 1, I used to just sort of sit there and be like, I don't understand what the attraction is to this, but as I've played more and more of it, it's just become a thing. Exactly. It's a good game, this. I really enjoy it. I don't know why I really enjoy it. I genuinely can't tell anybody why I actually like this game, but I do. Maybe because it is just relaxing. Then again, on the other hand, I'll be back playing Battlefield 6 tomorrow, so no more relaxing. Can't say anything, I'm a big fan of farming sim games. How you doing, Biotech? Be surprised if this game allows you to clean the inside of the building. Just imagine how many rooms you have to clean. Ugh. That would be hellish. I've never played a farming simulator game, but I'll be real with you, I have looked at it one a couple of times. Could never work as a farmer, because being an actual farmer is hard work, but, you know, I could see the attraction of playing a video game. One day, who knows, maybe one day you will see me playing a farming sim. One day I'll break, and I'll just pick up the farming sim game that I've been staring at my whole life. Everybody will think I've gone mad. Alright. Kind of the same vibes as this, chill out and relax. The new ones look crazy good for what they are. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people play a lot of the farming sim games, and I gotta admit, they do look really relaxing. That's half the reason that I've kind of always stared at them, and I've kind of always had that sort of little devil on my shoulder telling me that I want to play it. But then you know what happens, don't you? You pick up the game, you start playing it, and the next thing you know, it's like 5 hours later. And you have no idea where your last 5 hours is gone. Imagine if it was a little bit more than power washing though, now that you've said that though, Biotech. Like imagine if you had like a dry cleaning machine and you had to dry clean stuff on the inside. Same sort of principle, you just have like a thing that you just kind of go over it with and just spray it with, but I don't know, it was just a dry cleaning machine, kind of like the floor mop thing that I have. It really is. It doesn't even need to be like an immersive game. Might as well do the laundry while you're at it. I hate laundry. I mean, I'm cleaning cactus, so... It's not too big a step to clean laundry, I guess. Yeah, time flies when you're doing brainless games, which is kind of interesting because you think if you weren't doing anything mentally draining or stimulating, it would just, you know, time would just be slow and boring, but no, I don't know. Something about the mindless games just steals time. I think the other good thing about PowerWash Sim, though, especially, is that they, at least in the first game, they really looked after the players. Like, they kept adding a mix of paid and free content, so I think that was really good. The franchise as a whole is really, really awesome, so... I have a lot of time for this franchise. I still wish they had added a proper cleaning system though, where you had to clean from like the top down, otherwise things beneath got dirty. You couldn't just power wash arbitrarily, even if it was like a challenge mode thing or a hard mode thing. I think that would have been cool, but it didn't happen, so... I don't know how possible it would be to do. I think it'd be cool, but I know just as many people who would just hate it. Like, imagine doing what I'm doing now, like power washing all of the paths and all the roads and everything, and then as soon as you start power washing the building, all the dirt runs off the building and back onto the footpath. Demoralization 100. That is a very yellow cat. Or if you actually had to, like, squeegee areas, clean it up a little bit more, like what you've said with the puddles. Just to build on it. Like you actually had to squeegee off the concrete or something. You are such an orange cat. Squeak. Just because I'm a sucker for punishment, as if the maps in this game don't take long enough sometimes anyway. It's like, yes, let's add more to them. Let's make you squeegee up the mess you've made. Actually, going back and forth like this makes me think another thing I thought of getting is like one of those lawn mowing simulators. They should make an April Fool's event like that. See, I'm the sort of person who wouldn't mind doing it, honestly. I'm the sort of person that sort of likes those little things, as long as it's not overly complicated, you know, as long as it's literally just kind of like, so I just hold a button here like this. Or I press right click and it just autos. So as long as it just, you just grab the squeegee, you just plonk it down and you can just sort of walk. You don't actually have to action it further than that. So as long as it's super simple, I don't care. It's, if I had to sit here and sort of scrub it away like this, you know, that I would start to get a little bit upset about it. But if it's just a simple mechanic, I don't care. But I'm a sucker for making things harder for myself, so... They did simplify this game a little bit from the first one. At least you don't have to worry about how much soap you've got these days. You just soap stuff and you just have like a limited amount of soap, and then once it's used up you have to wash it off and then it just automatically refills. I think that's cool. It's a little less quote-unquote realistic, but you know, it's a quality of life thing for a game that's... Do I have a schedule? I unfortunately have to go out, but would love to catch another stream. So yeah, I've only just started. What did I do? I started half an hour ago. So I stream yesterday, today, and tomorrow every week. Those same 3 days every week at the same time. So I started half an hour ago. I'm not sure whereabouts in the world you are, but yeah. Half an hour ago was my start time. So, and tomorrow will be Battlefield 6. I think I also have a schedule set up on Twitch, but don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. Because Twitch has its own little schedule thing, but I'm not 100% sure if I have that set up properly yet or not. I've set it up a couple of times, but I've also changed my schedule a couple of times, so whether or not it's accurate on Twitch, I'm not sure. It might be. For where I am in Australia, I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 4 PM Sydney time. Usually my mod's around to help me with American times, but my mod's out doing the real world stuff today, so I'm not sure what times that is for US. Schedule on Twitch is the exact same, except Fridays are on there too. I might have to change that now that you mention it. I'll change that now. Otherwise, I'll forget about it. And I don't really want to keep forgetting about it. Dashboard. If I can even figure out where it is on here again.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the official channel.
Someone is talking to me. Stop spraying. Schedule on Twitch is... I used to stream on Fridays as well, but I don't do that anymore, so that'd be why I just haven't updated it. Let's see if I can do it this way. No. Oh god, I have so much stuff. Maybe it's in channel. Schedule! I found it! Yeah. Okay, so the schedule, there we go. I've just updated that. So that the schedule on my Twitch is correct now. So yeah, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 1600 GMT 11. Which is a bit late if you're in the States, but maybe one day I'll be able to stream that a little bit better. With the time difference, it'll be rare, but I'll try popping in from time to time. I appreciate that, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, or evening, rather. Furniture in this. It's really the one of the few things I hate cleaning in this is furniture. 'Cause furniture is always so finicky. I've got Farm Simulator in my head. I keep staring at that game all the time. It's very expensive. Honestly, if Farm Sim was cheaper, I probably would have bought it by now, just on impulse. Then again, there should be this brand new renovation game coming out soon, which is certainly... I don't know if it's going to be a comfy, cozy game. I think it's going to be more of a chaos game. But I'm looking forward to it. There's a few little stupid chaos games that I'm looking forward to. Games that I think I'll only get like one stream out of them just because of how they are and how they're designed. Because I don't think they're designed to be very long games. I think they're just supposed to be like 5 minutes of fun games. But I'm still looking forward to them because a part of me just lives for those stupid games, honestly. You know, part of me feels like playing Cyberpunk again. I love that game. I think if I do play it again, if I ever do stream Cyberpunk again though, I will probably just skip the starting thing, like the initial heist. I keep thinking I'll do that every time I restart Cyberpunk, and I never do. I just play it through, and I feel like I'm happy doing the heist stuff for a little while, and then I, you know, get stuck into actually doing it, and then I just hate myself every time. It just takes a very long time. And then it ends up being like that one part just ends up being like a whole stream, and I just feel like I've accomplished nothing. I'm safe driving through the clouds tonight. I actually nearly played Star Citizen today. I was just going to do some salvaging. Or try to do some salvaging around Nyx. Gonna at least see how I went. Decided not though. I don't really want to have to acclimate myself to Star Citizen again today. Star Citizen requires a level of brain commitment that I just don't have today. Apparently he hadn't cleaned one of those floor mats. Right, let's do around the edge here. Trying to minimize the amount of work I have to do when I go up top. Which may or may not work, but you know what? I'm gonna make an attempt. It's the attempt that counts. I don't know what I'm walking over there. Oh. Some ladders and a cat. Alright. Feeling the sweet taste of progress already. Clean that other light so I know exactly where I'm up to. Fucking artificial tree. Stupid artificial palm tree. Alright, I think it's just the top of the tree now. Like the top of the leaves that I haven't been able to get. So... the tree is done. I just need to spray it from on high. The dirt is dirty here. This is bullshit. One day I'll remember to use the soap more often, now that I don't have to worry about buying more soap in this game. I never used to use soap in the first game unless I absolutely had to, because it was just a pain. You had to buy more if you ran out. Bloody... you had to use the right type of soap, like it was all too hard, you know? Like, man, I don't have time for all this. I don't want to check if I'm using the right type of soap for the right type of surface. I ain't got time for this. I get it, it's less realistic quotey fingers these days, but, I mean... I'm not here for realistic. If I wanted to be realistic with this, I'd be honest. Let's be honest. I'd be fucking doing this as a job. I wouldn't be doing this in my free time. Just want to sit here and clean things and hear it ping and get my little bit of dopamine. Close enough. Not close enough. The fact that the soap makes it just so much easier to wash dirt off with a wide nozzle. I felt like soap didn't really do a whole lot in the first game as well. That was another big issue. Like, it did do stuff, but it just, I don't know, it didn't feel super effective. It kind of just felt like you used it as an absolute last resort for helping you get stuff clean that just wouldn't give. Hydrate. And the stretch. Ugh. Ugh. Soapy, soapy. Went from stupid high winds yesterday to flood warnings today and driving in clouds. I thankfully haven't had that much weather deviation. Although it's not the middle of summer yet, so there's still time. Alright. The whole back is finished. windows didn't clean. Why? That one might just be because I can't clean above the frame. Alright. Gradually looking better and better. Gradually. To doing all this. This is gonna be icky. Stairs are always icky. To say, how much more of that stair do I need to do? It's done. Please. Alright, let's see if I can do this with soap and be kind of lazy about it. say be lazy about it. I mean, just because I'm using soap, I guess it doesn't really make me lazy. I still need to put the soap on. It's still a step. Soap is really good in this, man. I need to get used to using it. I need to get out of the habit of thinking soap is useless. Yeah, no, the soap, you can put soap on clean areas, but it just comes straight back off. So, like, there's a little spot there, for example. And see how it just clings to the one area that's dirty? Oops. It's really cool. I love it. Soap is really good. Ridiculously good in this. I love it. Changes to soap in PowerWash Sim 2, 10 out of 10. So yeah, you don't need to worry about like soaping up an area and then having to rewash it because it just goes away. Shoppy. Doherty. Everything's Hemkin Doherty. Soap I've got, so I'll just sort of be very rough about it. Well, I'm out. No more soapies. Hello, Emily Bryan. How you doing? Doing good, man. Chilling at the moment, though. That is what we like to hear. When we're having a chill stream, we like to hear that people are chilling. Game is so chill and addictive, not gonna lie, I agree. This game is small amounts of happiness. Small amounts of happiness to be washed away. Maybe wash away the stress? Actually, that sounds better. Stress to be washed away. Dropping a follow to show us support and keep up the nice work. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Emily Bryan just followed.
Thank you once again. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just gonna brute force this dirt. Alright. Now, the real question. Do we go up on the roof and finish up on the roof? Or do I finish up here first? That is the real question. what order do I do the cleaning in? I suppose if I go up and do it on the roof, I don't need to think about it at the end of it all, do I? If I do it this way. I say as I'm just watching lines of dirt, just ignore the fact that I am spraying it vigorously. The dirt cares not. Alright. Let's go over this once more, try and finish this up a little bit. Is that done? I feel like I'm actually gonna have to spray some of these with soap instead of just trying to hose it. Some of these look like they're gonna be rough. Getting some of these off. Well, not getting most of these off by the looks of it. That's okay. I will just soak everything. Soap everything and go over it again. Hopefully I can make a decent enough little border around the edge. Before I run out of soap. Actually, that did really well. Better than expected. Alright, take 3. Yeah, I was thinking, honestly, before I realized how good the soap was, I was thinking that even as co-op, like, some of these maps would take so long to do, but as co-op, I think if you're right, if one person was sudding and the other one was just washing it off, it'd go pretty quick. had a water bottle hurled at me. Thank you for the hydrate. The water is no longer cold. Why is it so hot today? I'm getting real sick of it being so hot I end up with more water on the outside of my bottle than I do on the inside. Alright. The edges are clean. Let's just start making a mess. It's flipping winter here and the temperature tomorrow is supposed to be like 18 Celsius. That doesn't sound too bad. These solar panels up. We've had high 30s here the last couple of days. It's been really horrible. I think it was 37 yesterday, I think it was, or maybe the day before, I'm not sure. One day it was 37. It's not even summer yet. Oh, I suppose it is. It's been ridiculous. I mean, I say it's been ridiculous, but, like, I'm used to the weather. Well, I'm not used to it, but I expect it, I guess. It's just, I don't know, man. Every time it gets that hot, you're never used to it being that hot, you know? When it approaches that mid-30s mark, it's just, I don't know anybody who's happy in mid-30 temperature. Everybody just starts getting angry. You back? Welcome back. You did not miss much. I think it's the humidity that kills me, honestly. I can stand dry heat, but humidity just murders me. Which is why I'm paranoid about Friday, because where I am, it's supposed to rain on Friday, and I'm just paranoid it's gonna get, like, ridiculously humid after it rains. Like, it'll just drop rain for, I don't know, half an hour, and then it'll just end up steamy and gross. Yeah, it's not common for us to get such hot days in December. January, February, yeah, but December is a bit early. But here we are. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? Just deal with it. Complain. Just complain straight up. Just whinge. Shake my fist angrily at the sky. How was my weekend? My weekend was... what did I do over the weekend? I was busy all weekend, actually. I had stuff to do because I had a lot of personal stuff going on recently. I just had a death in my family, so, you know, there was... I had all that stuff going on, and it sort of delayed personal work stuff I do, so yeah, I was busy all weekend trying to catch up on that. Because it was also delayed because I think I was sick last week as well, so I've had a bad run as far as actually getting work done goes. So yeah, unfortunately I spent all the weekend trying to catch up. But that's okay, I'm caught up now, and I'm gonna organize stuff for next week, which I'll probably start doing either today or maybe tomorrow. I'd like to start it today. Whether or not that happens will be another question. Pray for me to be productive today, I guess. Yeah, my sleep schedule is shot, Shade. Between the Sonic Rumble collab that I had on Monday and the RV Chaos last night, my sleep schedule is shot to pieces. So yeah, I don't know. I'll see if I'll try and make an effort. What other games do I play except this one? So at the moment I play quite a bit of Battlefield 6. I also do Arknights from time to time, which is a mobile game. What other games do I do? I can't think of anything that's coming up that I'll be doing. Collabs are always a bit of a funny thing because it always depends. I know that the guys want to do RV there yet again, so there will be another collab at that. But that'll probably be off my normal cycle, so I can't really say that's something that I will be doing. But then again, depending on where you are in the world, maybe that'll fall in well with when you're able to watch. Yeah, I do Arknights when there's events. I will at the very least check out Enfield when it comes out, Arknights Enfield, which is supposed to be a bit like Genshin. I do Monster Hunter collabs, that is true, but I don't typically stream them. I just sort of show up. What else is there? What else do? I don't really do much except for Battlefield these days. I do Sonic Cross Worlds. I haven't done Sonic Cross Worlds for a while. I do it tomorrow, but I've kind of committed to Battlefield 6 tomorrow. So I can't really just, oh, I can just jump ship and say we're doing Sonic tomorrow, but I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I do horror games. I do like horror games. It's just I haven't had very many good horror games recently. They've all been ordinary. I can't even think of anything that comes up, like, that's coming up that I can say I'll be playing either. Battlefield was kind of it for me, you know? I don't know if I've got good cleaning skills, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have friends that watch me play this that apparently I drive mad with how I clean, so... think of anything much more that I do play these days. Which is actually a bit of a shame, because I used to stream a lot of different things, but now I'm kind of just like battlefielding and that's it. And like I said, I can't even think of anything that's coming out that I'm particularly interested in. Sometimes if people ask me to play games, if I'm interested in the game that somebody asks me to play, I'll look into it and I'll play it, but a lot of people want me to play games that I'm just not interested in as well, and I'm just like, look, I don't mind playing games people ask me to play, but I have to at least be moderately interested in them, otherwise I'm just gonna hate myself. I can be convinced to play games, but as long as they're not A, hyper expensive, and B, as long as I'm sort of interested. I hated the Lego games, which is kind of funny because everybody says that the Lego games are amazing. I hated them. Could not stand the Lego games. I think I got them for free anyway, so it's not like it hurt me, but... They weren't bad games, they just weren't for me. Epic gave away Farm Simulator at some point. I think they gave away an old one though. So, yeah, I suppose shooters, I guess. First and third person shooters are probably what I play the most of. RPGs. I do like a good RPG. I did play, and I did like Final Fantasy 16. That is true. Despite the fact that I thought the story was tenuous at times, it was actually a good game. I did really enjoy it. I was gonna buy Expedition 33 myself, I just never did. I think it was because I was so upset at the time about, What's that game called? Stellar Blade. I was so upset about Stellar Blade costing so much. Because I was super excited for Stellar Blade, and then Stellar Blade just came through and dropped the ball. And released for full price, and I'm just like, nah, man. We're not doing that. I'll probably be playing Space Marine too, again soon, because they've got that Tech Marine update coming soon. Which I don't know how much of that I'll play, because I know what's gonna happen. I spoke about this yesterday, I think. Is I'll jump on to play it and everybody will be trying to play a Tech Priest, so a Tech Marine, sorry, and it's just, yeah. So I think it's just gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be worth playing, because I'm just not gonna be able to play the Tech Priest, Tech Marine. Supermarket Sim? A friend of mine actually plays that. I do also, I don't play on and off. I play PowerWorld on and off. I played the shit out of Minecraft. Card Shop Sim? I also do play Card Shop Sim. I can't play Minecraft anymore. I do admit that. Minecraft is a game that just... I played the hell out of it when it was first out, and I kind of just... I burnt myself out of it. Which is a bit of a shame, because they've added so much to Minecraft since I played. I also lost my account. When Mojang transferred over to Windows, you apparently only had like... Microsoft, sorry, you only had a little tiny window to, it wasn't a tiny window, it was a decent period of time, but you had a window to transfer your Mojang account over to a Microsoft account, and I didn't do it, so I lost my version of Minecraft. I should play like trading card sim and that sort of thing on stream. I don't know why I never have. Like, I could be doing it instead of this. Or PalWorld. PalWorld's probably a bit different. I don't know why I don't play PalWorld on stream, actually. I know it's an Unreal game and I would have issues, but I still don't really know why I don't, or never have played PalWorld on stream. That is a strange thought now that I am thinking of it. Because I do enjoy PalWorld. I'm not very good at it, but I do enjoy it. Kono was playing it for a while. I might play it with Kono one day, maybe. I like PalWorld, honestly. I do. I love PalWorld. I think PowerWash's an amazing game. PowerWash is like basically only what everybody's wanted from a Pokemon game for the last 10 years, but that's okay. Found the dirt. Oh, I haven't done the full. I was sitting there trying to work out why I seem to be so low on the cleaning. Supermarket Sim, I've thought about. I know Kono plays Supermarket Sim from time to time. She doesn't play it all the time. I only play Peak when Nye wants to play Peak. Nye's distracted by some new game at the moment though. I'm sure she'd play Peak if I honestly asked her to, but it's not very hard to convince Nye to do something. I would love a new horror game. Like I said, I was actually hoping that the new Jurassic World Evolution DLC that came out today would add some campaign stuff, but I don't believe that it did. I think it just added new dinosaurs, so that's a bit of a shame, because I probably would have played it today. Said you got Dino Duck? I did. I love the duck. No. The duck is happiness. Should try and play like Path of Titans again. It's been forever since I played that. I think Connor would play that, but I think Connor would get bored of it. There's not a lot to do in that game unless you're actively trying to fight and kill things. By things, I quite literally mean other people, because that's just how it is. That's the sort of game it is. And I think that I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like she'd find like the way you've got to grow. Oh yeah, we got to go back and do headline. We were supposed to be organizing a collab for that. Like a whole bunch of us. I completely forgot about that. We were supposed to be organizing another big one of headliners. It was something else. Another game like that. It's jarring. Why? Sir, please, why? There was another game like that I wanted to get. Oh, we need to go back and do Guilty as Sock again. People want to do Guilty as Sock again. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at some games that are coming out and see what's going on. Have to see what I can do other than Battlefield. Especially seeing as how Enfield has got 3 more months left, 4 more months left. I keep sort of hinging on Enfield to give me something to do, and Enfield just keeps getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. It's like Enfield is like the mobile version of GTA. Every time you think it's coming, surprise! Alright, let's get some soapies going on. Some soapies. Squadron 42 is supposed to come out next year. I will play that on stream, assuming it works. I have no faith in it working, but that's okay. A part of me doesn't actually want to stream it, honestly. That's how disappointed I am with Star Citizen. A part of me is just like, nah man, just don't give them anything. I can't even say that I'll play GTA 6 when it comes out, because it's only coming out on console on its initial release, so... And I don't have a console, so I can't even say I'll be playing GTA 6. I do have interest in GTA 6. I have limited interest in all GTAs, honestly. As long as they don't charge an arm and a leg for it. I never finished GTA 5, but not... Like, it wasn't really because I didn't like the game, it's just that it was very long, which I shouldn't fault a game for, because, you know, how often do you say that these days? It's just, I found it hard to commit to that much game, I guess. I just didn't have the time. No worries, Emily. What have I missed? I missed a fucking cactus. Star rupture. Reggie's been asking me to play a few things that we've played previously, but like I said, these aren't games that I'm actually going to play. Like, I'll do them once, and then I won't go back to them until somebody else asks me to play them again, you know? Yeah, Reggie wants me to do Nuclear Nightmares again. I don't know when. But he does want me to do Nuclear Nightmares again. He also wanted to do that space game again. That we played once. I can't think of anything else, though, that's even coming out. There's a bunch of dinosaur games that are coming out, but I don't know when. Popular upcoming. Yeah, see, I don't really see anything that's coming up. Honestly, I think these days I would probably call myself more of a Battlefield streamer than anything, because that's what I'll be primarily streaming. The ceiling. The ceiling's so far away. Oh. That's a soapy commitment. Can't soap properly, it's too far away. I'm out of juice. I'm out of soap juice. Most of it comes off pretty easily. stuff on the ceiling isn't bad, whatever it is. I'm sure it'd be easier if I actually, I don't know, found like a scissor lift or something and actually went up on the roof instead of trying to do it like this, but... we here now. We're doing it like this. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, that's pretty much what I wanted to do just by hosing. I'll get in there and do those little edge bits as well. Rest I will just soap and clean. Alright, where do we start? I'm out of soap. No more soapies. Definitely not going to be able to clean those speakers, unfortunately. Soapies. How about a cat? I am looking forward to that Jurassic Park survival game whenever it does come out. I'm probably gonna hate my life when I play it because it just seems to be that sort of game, but that's alright. Maybe. It's probably gonna be like A Quiet Place all over again. Which I just want to say was a rage-inducing game. A Quiet Place. Game upset me on a personal level. The hydrate and the stretch. Oh, the stretch feels good. Oh. I actually wasn't expecting that to clear up as quickly as it did. I'm still secretly dreading the day if I ever get to 1,000 subs on something or 1,000 follows. And I have to actually genuinely consider that fucking ASMR. That's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be a thing. Still a long ways off, but it lives rent-free in the back of my head because I'm just paranoid about it. We need bubbles. I agreed to it not ever expecting to get to 1,000, so yeah, you can imagine my dismay, I guess. Two more columns left to go. It's gonna be a super interesting conversation to have with Kaz, because I'm gonna need Kaz to help me. I'll just keep telling myself I'm still forever off. I'm still good. I still don't have to quite worry about it yet. Alright, I want to finish off those speakers, so I know they are done. go. Do all these little bits up here so that I don't have to come back up. Jump. Well, I'm hoping I got all the dirt out of that little section. We can hope. I am happy with that. It all pinged over, so I am glad. Bubble time. I think I'm gonna have to go back up there again anyway, because I don't know how I'm gonna get all that dirt there. Go. That's alright. I'm done up there anyway. I'm nearly 100% positive I don't have to go back up there again. Bring on the Serpies. go. Nearly done with the stage. I have to move that ladder whether I like it or not, because that ladder's just going to be in the way the whole damn time. Perfect. While I'm up here, I may as well try and spray the top of these. Alright. Have to clean the border of that one. Oh, never mind. All is done. Tidy up wheelchair access. Try to, bloody hell. Come on, let me do this lazy. Thank you. Clean the bottom of that, because I'll need to go to the top of those to try and clean the top of the thingies. Here we whoop again. Driving me barking. Oni. Where's this wall dirty? Oh, up above. Okay. I can live with that. That is an acceptable place for the wall to be dirty. Alright. We're slowly getting parts done. Slowly. These chairs are gonna be a fucking nightmare. This theater was last rented out to a group of first 50 Shades of Grey fans. Alright. That light is clean. That light is. That light does not look clean. Evening! What's up, Chris? Did management swamp out your water for... maybe? Management swap out your water for November? Maybe. I'm cleaning, man. I'm just doing my best. I'm just doing the best with what Sydney Water gives me. Sydney Water doesn't give me much, by the way. have things everywhere and they're just getting in the way. And I can't even really move them. This is just my life now. Navec 7100 is used in place of water for museums and libraries because it puts out fires while virtually doing no water damage. Nah, man, I just come in here with regular water. They don't give me anything special. Bold of you to assume management would spare any expense. Hold up. Hang on. Hold up. I am management. This is my own business. I don't always remember to use a lot of the cool tools in here. Like this thing that I'm using at the moment, I never remember that I have this thing. I love this thing. The heck is super soap? Super soap is soap that doesn't go away. Super soap is all-purpose soap. Seats need more than soap, man. These seats need fucking fire. Fire and God. Yeah, I've totally got insurance. This is, hang on, no wait, this is my boss here. This is the manager. Can't put him down. Don't question it. He may be short of stature, but the man's a professional. He's the best apprentice in the business. And this soap that I'm using, this soap is just Tide Pods and Teenage Angst. The best cleaning agent. Hello, Laura. How you doing? Could this be the last lot of soap I need? Laura's bored, so she's playing book games. What games are you playing? Share with the class. Super Animal Royale? So much soap, exactly. This is how we ensure top quality products. Totally not by just arbitrarily pressure washing the inside of a theater. We don't question how much these chairs are just gonna be like dirty big sponges at the end of all this. We just accept that it was in the fine print. Chairs will become glorified sponges. Hell yeah, we done! A mini roller coaster? Sure, let's start the mini roller coaster. I don't think that I will finish the mini roller coaster, but we could start it. This is a fucking huge job. There is no shot I'm finishing this today. Not before I wrap up stream. We can do a little bit of it. Some soap on this crocodile's booty. know how much of this I'm gonna do, honestly. Or I call it a day of stream. Oh. 10 stream streak! Look at you with your fancy big streak. Thank you for dropping in and saying... Thank you for dropping in for 10 streams in a row. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna run out of soap again. The soap just fell off anyway. I think the soap also helps to clean. Like, if it's only just a little bit of dirt, the soap will just outright clean whatever it's on. Because this whole thing was dirty, and I covered this thing in soap, and it is no longer covered in soap. I'm glad I started with the roller coaster, because this thing's going to be a pain to fucking clean, because it's got a lot of little parts in it. Alright, I think it's all clean. I think. don't really have a rhyme or reason as to what I'm cleaning or how I'm cleaning at the moment. I'm just cleaning. There is no logic, there is only clean. What? No shape of bird, what the hell? Birds are not for shaves. I actually feel like doing the outside like this is probably a good idea. Although I have half-assed this, but that's alright. I can pretend that I haven't half-assed. There we go. Played as a New York subway. I'd say it's as clean as a Sydney train, but I'd be lying because there's no syringes around. I feel like I'm being kind of productive, except for the fact that that particular part of it had a lot underneath that I can't quite get without getting off, and I don't really want to get off. I also did clean this part on the outside, so this is probably going to be a little bit dodgier. inside, or the outside of the rail again. So at least that way the outside is all done, hopefully, and then I don't need to worry about it. Hopefully. Think of the hydrate. And the posture check. Whack. Let's just tidy up this little bit. Then I should be okay. I will have done all of the outside, which will be good. I feel like playing Planetcraft though. I haven't played Planetcraft for a hot minute. I haven't played any of the DLC. Oh, I've cleaned a whole post. Oh, I've cleaned another whole post. Alright. Well. That's that. Yeah, I saw that. I bought both the DLCs the other day, I think. Anyway, I was at least looking at them. I like Planetcraft. It's a super slow burn game, but I enjoy it. One of those games that's so ridiculously slow burning that by the time you are finished with it, you don't even usually realize. I want to play on the toxic planet. I feel like playing on the toxic planet would be so rewarding. Plus, I think the Toxic Planet has a whole bunch of new stuff, too. So, I feel like it'd be... What I feel like. I imagine it would be super different. Of all the new stuff that you have to have. Get up these stairs. I have to jump anytime I want to get up the stairs. These little plants are gonna be the death of me. I think I might have hit the part where I need soapies. Alright. Getting there, getting there. Slowly, slowly. Random arbitrary nature sounds. Alright, I think I'll clean up this back wall and then I'll finish up. That'll do me for today. Can this roller coaster go away for like 5 minutes? Whack. It's not much of a roller coaster, is it? Just kind of goes around real quick and then comes back real quick and then we're done. Suppose at least you get to go around twice, question mark? That's that. I think that's it. Alright, cool. That's it. I know I'd have to clean the underside of the track as well, but, you know. I'm doing a horrible job of this, by the way. Let it be known. Let it be known that I am doing a horrible job. There we go. Mostly clean. Mostly. I think that is where I will call it for the day. I do believe, otherwise I'll just keep telling myself, no, we're just gonna do a little bit more. And then I'll do a little bit more, and then I'll be like, nah, we're finishing here. And then I'll do a little bit more, and then I'll do a little bit more. And then it's just like, ah. Alright. No raid today. I am just gonna close up. So thank you everybody for coming and chilling out. Welcome to the new people. Thank you for chatting, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will be Battlefield, so I will be back to Tonks and whatnot. So, yeah. Anyway, take care, everyone. Look after yourselves. Bye-bye.